Hey everybody, Peter Sterlacci here with Believe, Become, Be Your Brand, and I'm really excited to be working on the mission for week 4 of Prosperity's Kitchen because it really brings up such an incredibly important part of how we build our businesses and how we lead ourselves to future success, and that is the importance of partnerships. Working with others, collaborating with others to create something that's special, that's going to be mutually beneficial to all the people who are involved. Now, beginning of this year was actually thinking about my goals for 2013, and I call them my 4 Ps. And those Ps include packaging, publishing, presenting, and partnering, because I really do believe in the power of partnerships, what I like to call the power of we, or me to the power of we. And really what this means is that our success really depends on 2 things. First of all, our ability to communicate who we are, what we do, what our business is, what our services are, what is it that we're trying to do, what is that why, what is the thing that motivates us and gets us out of bed in the morning to do the work that we do. And the second thing is to then build that community, that network, those partners around you, whose job is really going to be to magnify who you are. Honestly speaking, I don't think that our businesses and our services and our brands can be successful without that community, without those partners. And so, since the beginning of this year, I've been thinking about different ways that I could partner with like-minded individuals where my services and personal branding could be a great companion to what they're doing as well. So rather than just listing the names of these folks here with their websites, I thought it'd be really cool for you to meet them yourself. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off the camera here and I'm going to allow you to watch and listen to the folks that I'm considering as my ideal partners for the year. Now, ideally, I would love to work with all of these folks here. And if I had all the time in the world, I definitely would. But what I'll do is I'll come back after you've had a chance to meet them, and I'll tell you which partner I think is the ideal partner for me to immediately be working with, and the product that we would like to put together. What is that product? What are the features? What is the emotional value of this product that we want to build? So I hope you enjoy meeting these folks, and I'll be back soon to give you some more.
Hello, my name is Todd Nielsen from toddnielsen.com. I'm a writer, speaker, and consultant on leadership and creating cultures of execution in organizations. With my expertise on leadership and Peter's expertise on personal branding, Peter and I have been discussing creating a joint online self-study video course for those interested in enhancing their leadership brand. So this course would be for those interested in improving and branding themselves as a leader or for future leadership opportunities. And Peter and I are anxious to get working on this program as it will be hugely beneficial for those interested in moving up in organizations and enhancing one's personal brand in leading and managing people. Thank you. Please vote for Peter. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Runa Magnus. I'm a leadership and personal branding coach, lecturer and seminar leader, founder of the personal branding program called Branded, located in Iceland. Now, why is it a good idea to partner with Peter Sterlacci, a personal branding strategist based in Japan, and here I am in Iceland? There is one very simple reason for that. Peter is a doer. Peter is a connector. Peter is a person that has a vision. He has passion for what he's doing, and it is simply such a joy to work with people who have that, and to find synergy and the similarity in what we want to achieve, which is helping people discover who they are and how they can communicate their uniqueness, is only going to benefit us all. We can work together in a larger area. We can work in various fields. We can use the internet by creating teleseminars, online seminars, video meetings. We can work on location by setting up conferences, workshops together, set up a television series that could be on people that are successful, have been personal branding themselves and really working in this field and working on their own personal brand. Peter, go guy.
Hey everybody at Prosperity's Kitchen. My name is Jeff Harmon. My company name is Brilliance Within Coaching and Consulting, and my website is brilliancewithincoaching.com. I see Peter as a great partner for an upcoming project because his focus and expertise in personal branding is an excellent complement to my work with small to medium-sized business owners, where I help them develop focus and a plan to execute on their most important business priorities. The specific program that I have in mind is an at-home study program for business owners, as well as a supplemental coaching program for them as well. And I see Peter hosting a module in the at-home study program specifically designed personal branding for the small to medium-sized business owner, and also providing one-on-one coaching on that same topic. I'm excited about what might come later this year in this regard.
Hi, I'm Skylar Kay, founder of T4 Execs. That's at www.t4execs.com. Peter, you and I have different audiences, but they can both benefit from some of the same branding philosophies. I propose that we create an online training course, webinar style. We can put our heads together to create material that is far superior than what we could do on our own. Once the material is created, it's a simple matter of changing the surrounding conversation to reach our prospective audiences.
Well, how does one pick just one ideal partner out of these incredible people that you've just met? I would love to work with every single one of them, and maybe in some way or form that will be my ultimate plan. But for the purposes of this assignment, I needed to come down to really pick the one ideal partner and product that I would want to work on. Again, this is really, really challenging because, as I said, all of these folks, we have a synergy between us that will enable any one of these ideas, any one of these possible partnerships to really take off and do fabulous. But the one that I will pick for now that I think, honestly speaking, is the one that's going to be more applicable at this point for both of our businesses is with potential partner number one, Todd Nielsen of toddnielsen.com. Now, the reason why I think Todd and I have really the ability to establish a partnership right now is because of this whole idea of leadership. Leadership is a hot topic everywhere in the world. And Todd is considered to be one of the top leadership and business execution experts out there on the web. He runs one of the top leadership blogs, has a huge following, and so just that in and of itself will enable us to get this product out to a massive audience. And we also see that the ability to marry both basically leadership and personal branding and put it within the concept of what's called the leader brand or the leadership brand is really, really kind of a very powerful thing for people to want to buy into. And so I really feel that that's really the ideal product at this point. Now, what that video course would look like and how many videos would be in it specifically, honestly speaking, Todd and I are still working on what those details would be. We've got lots of ideas. The trick here, as we said, is to make it something that really pulls together the concepts of personal branding within the context of being an emerging leader. Now, we see that this video really ideally has an immediate target audience for emerging leaders, people who want to see themselves as establishing that leadership brand, whether that is to become leaders in organizations, leaders within their own businesses, leaders within society, or what have you. But basically, we know that to be a leader, there are certain attributes and qualities that one needs, and then also to bring in that authenticity of who you are, that unique promise of value of who you are, and marrying that with your leadership skills is what's really going to matter. So, really that's kind of how we see it. As far as pricing of something like this, we don't see this as being a super expensive, $1,000 course in any way or form. Honestly, Todd and I want this to be a source of passive income for both of our businesses. We want to get this out to as many people as possible, and so pricing it at a very reasonable price point that would encourage people in many different locations to want to purchase is really the key here. We see a lot of courses out there that we think are just highly overpriced. And also other courses out there that are, in kind of that $300 or so price range, which offer incredible content and value. So we're probably looking at that that $300 price range for the series of videos, maybe even less. Again, the idea is to sell as many of these as possible. Now, for me personally here in Japan, the value, and I think the emotional value that I see within the Japanese context, is that in Japan right now, organizations and companies are really excited about this idea of developing leadership talent and developing the global leadership within their organizations. And so that's kind of a catch word right now. It's a trendy word. It's a concept that companies are buying into. Personal branding is not a concept that people are buying into. It's still so very new and unsure within this culture. So for me, this really helps me to package personal branding within the context of leadership and really sell it within that context. So I really see this as being a way that I can, honestly speaking, infuse personal branding within the Japanese culture, but within a context that is palatable, so to speak. This would mean investing in possibly putting Japanese subtitles in the video, but Todd and I also see that we would see this as a way of also including other languages in the video by adding other subtitles of other languages down the road. So for right now, this is the product that I'm thinking about. As I said before, I really want to work with all of these folks in some way or form. I know I will. Because as I said, I believe in the power of we, the power of developing these strong partnerships so that both organizations can really live long and prosper. So again, thanks for enjoying meeting these folks. And I look forward to hearing what you think about whether or not the leadership brand is a concept that will work and will sell. So thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye.